Hello friends, welcome back to the Art Room with Mr. Eck. This week we're going to be doing something really fun with texture. So do you guys know what a texture rubbing is? I'm sure you've done something like that where you put a piece of paper on top of like a brick or a piece of wood or a leaf, and then you hold the paper still and you rub a crayon on top of it, and then the texture shows up on the paper. It's called a texture rubbing. This is a very fun thing to do. You get some pretty cool results from that. Well, we're going to take that and we're going to add an extra cool step to it. So the first thing we're going to do is get a piece of paper, and I want you to draw something pretty large on your paper. I want you to fill up your page with your picture. It can be a character, it could be a scene, like a scene in the park or at the beach, but whatever you draw, kind of leave it kind of simple and make it fill up your page, because we're going to be adding texture to your drawing using the texture rubbing technique. So first off, I'm going to do my demonstration. I'm going to draw a character that I really like, that came to mind when I thought of a character that had great textures. So I'm going to draw that first, and then we'll talk about step 2. Alright, so here is my character that I drew. This is Baby Groot from Guardians of the Galaxy, and since he's made out of a tree, I know that he's going to have some great textures. So what we're going to do next, oh, and don't forget to outline it with a black marker of some kind, just to make sure that you don't lose those lines and that they stand out nice. Next, we're going to take this, I'm going to take it outside, I'm going to find a cameraman, and I'm going to use the texture rubbing technique to color Groot here. So I'm going to take the crayon colors I need for my picture. I'm going to need some browns and some greens, and that should be about it. Feel free to color the background if you want to, if you have time to do that. But for right now, I'm just going to focus on the textures on Groot for this video. So let's go outside. Alright, so I'm outside and I'm looking for textures that will work for Groot. So what I've decided to do is there's a wooden fence over there. I'm going to use that for his kind of tree skin, and I'm going to pick up some leaves to add some leaf textures, and I'll find maybe the bricks or something to color in his eyes, and that's pretty much it for Groot. So let's go ahead and do that now. And here's my finished texture rubbing Groot drawing. I think the texture really added a cool aspect that just coloring on a flat table would not have given it. It really looks more like a tree, and wow, that's cool. So now it's your turn. Go find, draw your picture, go find some cool textures that work for your picture, and have fun coloring it in. If you have time, go ahead and fill in the background with either some details, a background image, or just some color. But for this video, I think I'll just leave this guy in white. And if you want to do that with your art, that's fine with me as well. Whatever feels right for your art. Have fun with textures. I'll see you guys next time in the art room.